you ever wondered how the world will truly end? Not with a bang, but with a war older than time itself. A final battle between good and evil Jesus versus Satan. This isn't fantasy. This is the dramatic climax of the Bible's last book, Revelation. And what it reveals will shake your understanding of destiny. This is not just a story, it's a cosmic courtroom, a war zone, and a prophecy. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how every symbol, trumpet, and beast leads to one terrifying truth. This isn't just about religion. It's about a spiritual war playing out right now. And trust me, no movie script could rival what's written in Revelation. Let's dive in. The book of Revelation is the final chapter of the Bible, written by John the Apostle while exiled on the island of Patmos. It's filled with visions, dragons, beasts, angels, plagues, and one ultimate battle. At the center of it all are two figures, Jesus Christ and Satan, not just as characters, but as commanders of two eternal armies. Jesus is depicted as the Lamb, but also the Lion of Judah. Satan appears as a dragon, a deceiver, and the ultimate enemy of truth. But Revelation doesn't tell a linear story, it unfolds like a puzzle, with signs, symbols, and hidden meanings layered in every verse. To understand their final clash, we need to trace their moves through Revelation. Chapter by chapter, vision by vision, prophecy by prophecy. Let's begin where it all starts. Revelation chapter 12. A woman clothed with the sun appears, crying out in labor. A red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns stands before her. He's ready to devour her child the moment it's born. The child represents Jesus, the one who will rule all nations. But the child is caught up to God, and the woman flees to the wilderness. This sets the stage for war in heaven. Michael and his angels fight the dragon Satan. And Satan is cast down to earth with a furious rage, because he knows his time is short. But the real question is what happens after that. The dragon isn't done. He wages war not just in heaven, but against those on earth. And that's where things get darker. The beast rises from the sea. Another beast from the earth follows. They work with Satan to deceive humanity. This is where the infamous number 666 comes in. And the world is forced to choose allegiance to the beast or to the lamb. But what exactly is the beast? And why does it matter in the final battle between Jesus and Satan? The beast from the sea represents a global empire, powerful, blasphemous, and feared. It has authority over nations, tongues, and tribes. The second beast, often called the false prophet, performs miracles. It causes fire to fall from the sky. It convinces the world to worship the first beast. Together, these two serve Satan's ultimate agenda, deception. Not through brute force, but through imitation. They mimic holiness. They create a counterfeit version of truth. This is spiritual warfare in its most seductive form. False peace, false religion, false hope, but then comes a turning point. Revelation 14. The Lamb stands on Mount Zion with 144,000 sealed followers. These are the faithful. They did not bow to the beast. They bear the mark of God, not the mark of the beast. And a message is sent out across the skies. 3 angels cry out warnings to the world. Fear God and give him glory. Babylon is fallen. Do not worship the beast or receive his mark. This moment is critical. It's the last divine warning before judgment falls. And then the plagues begin. 7 bowls of wrath poured out on the earth. Oceans turn to blood. People are scorched by the sun. Darkness covers the kingdom of the beast. Armageddon begins to brew. And then comes the most ominous chapter of all, Revelation 16. The Euphrates River dries up. The kings of the earth gather for war. And in a place called Armageddon, the final confrontation is set. This is not just a war of nations. It's a supernatural conflict. Satan, the beast, and the false prophet gather the world for one last assault. Their enemy? The returning king, because Jesus does not return as a suffering servant. He comes back as a warrior. Revelation 19 opens with heaven roaring like thunder. The sky split open, and there he is, Jesus, riding a white horse, eyes blazing like fire, wearing many crowns. His robe is dipped in blood, and his name? The Word of God. Behind him ride the armies of heaven clothed in white. He carries no ordinary sword. His weapon is his word, and with it he strikes the nations. This is not symbolic. This is Judgment Day. The beast gathers his armies. The kings of the earth line up for war. The final showdown begins. But here's the twist. It isn't even a fair fight. Jesus speaks, and the beast falls. The armies of darkness are crushed. The beast and the false prophet are thrown alive into the lake of fire. And Satan, he's bound in chains. For 1,000 years, he is locked away. And Jesus reigns. Peace covers the earth. The lion lies down with the lamb. Justice prevails. But it's not over yet. After a millennium, Satan is released for one last rebellion. He deceives the nations once more. They surround the city of God, but fire rains down from heaven, and Satan is destroyed forever. No second chance. No escape. He is thrown into the lake of fire, never to return. And then comes the final scene. The great white throne judgment. Every soul stands before God. Books are opened. And one book, the book of life to eternity. Those found in it enter a new heaven and new earth. No more pain. No more death. God dwells with his people forever. So, what does this mean for you and me? Revelation isn't just prophecy. It's a mirror. It shows us the battle happening now, inside every heart. Between truth and deception, light and darkness. Christ and the counterfeit. You're not just a reader of this story. You're a character in it, and the final battle. It begins with your choice. If this opens your eyes to truths hidden in plain sight, if you felt the power behind the prophecy, then hit that subscribe button. Because there's so much more the Bible reveals that most people never see. And we're uncovering all of it one mystery at a time. Subscribe for more hidden secrets and join the journey.